Fails on the turn. They're off. That's Heather Legend for the early lead. On the outside coming away was Cypress Kid as they drive for position. Coming away third as they move into that first turn goes RC Disco. And taking a tuck there is RC Disco. It's Heather Legend, the leader by 2. Trotting second of the quarter-mile juncture is Cypress Kid. In third, RC Disco. C Mark is fourth. Kilkey Racing fifth, the quarter 30 and a fifth. Heather Legend shows the way a length. Trotting second to the 3/8 marker is Cypress Kid in third. That's RC Disco Racing in fourth position by the stands the first time. Comes C Mark. Kilkey is fifth. Racing sixth is J Donder in seventh to the half-mile pole name tag. The trailer after an early miscue is Rosedale Count. Into the half mile they go, staying out there a length and a half and 1, 2, and 3/5. Heather Legend trotting in second to the 3/4 mile pole. That's Cypress Kid. In third is RC Disco. That's Kilkey out there fourth. Racing into fifth goes J Donder. In sixth to the upper turn on the wood is C Mark. Final 3/8 of a mile. Heather Legends had the best of it, still does by 2 open lengths. Trotting in second to the 3/4 mile pole on the rail. That's Cypress Kid. The 3/4 a walking 1:34. Heather Legend moves out to lead by 5 open lengths. Racing in second as they turn for home. That's Cypress Kid. Belatedly third in the lane is J Donder. It's Heather Legend cruising. They're off. Fine start with 5 horses driving out. Between horses, that's Wavy Andy. Maniac Mo came away well. 3 deep as they look for position. Goes Kina Wave and around the turn. The early leader is Waviana. That's Kina Wave hung out there second. Maniac Mo holds the rail third. Racing in fourth. All racy. Archie's Ace is fifth. Tax Rate is sixth. In seventh position, Doubting Thomas. Racing eighth, Strike a Deal, trailing the field, Wolfish Pride. A battle for the lead on the front end. Now taking the lead is Kina Wave. Wavy Andy is second. Racing in third to the 3/8 marker, Maniac Mo. A 4-length gap. The fourth finds All Racy. Still battling up top on the outside with the head lead. That's Kina Win. Down along the rail, racing in second after a half mile. Wavy Andy in third is Maniac Mo. Closer fourth, All Racy. Racing in fifth. The Tax Rate in sixth to the 3/4. Doubting Thomas. They go to the 3/4. That's Maniac Mo trying a 3-wide move. Holding the rail is Wavy Andy. Racing third to the corner between horses, Kina Wade. Into the 3/4 on the front end with a short lead now. That's Wavy Andy. Racing up on the inside to be second is Maniac Mo. Coming on third as they turn for home, Strike a Deal. Strike a Deal's got the punch. He moves up on the outside to take the lead and draw out. Racing in second position now is Wavy Andy. In third through the lane comes All Racy. It's Strike a Deal with Wavy Andy still there along the inside. Strike a Deal. Fields on the turn. It's a recall. Gentlemen, there's a loose horse behind you, gentlemen. Gentlemen, there's a... Fields on the turn. They're off. That's Kevison for the early lead out in the middle of the track. Fox Valley Sport, and Fox Valley Sport takes the early lead. Driving up between horses as they move over to the quarter mile comes Woulda, Coulda, Shoulda, with Kevison taking a tuck third. Sycamore Hurricane is fourth. They enter the stretch for the first time. The leader is Fox Valley Sport, the quarter mile. 28 4/5, racing in second, Woulda, Coulda, Shoulda. In third, Kevison. Sycamore Hurricane fourth, racing fifth. Uncle Gus in sixth is High Mom. On the outside, seventh, Bejeweled, trailing the field, Rambling Wolf. They move into the half-mile pole. The leader, a length and 3/4, is Fox Valley Sport. Racing in second to the half-mile marker comes Woulda, Coulda, Shoulda. Kevison moving third. The half mile was in 1 minute and 3/5. It's Fox Valley Sport a length. Kevison moves up second. Woulda, Coulda, Shoulda's third. On the outside, Uncle Gus is fourth. That's Bejeweled coming on fifth. Racing in sixth, Sycamore Hurricane. In seventh, High Mom. The trailer, Rambling Wolf. Final 3/8 of a mile. Fox Valley Sport opens up a 2-length lead. Kevison under a high rein is second. Uncle Gus third. Bejeweled moves to the outside fourth. They're in the lane. It's Fox Valley Sport, the leader by 3 lengths. That's Bejeweled now closing ground second. Fox Valley Sport, Bejeweled closing on the outside. It's Fox Valley Sport on the inside, Bejeweled on the outside. Bejeweled in front. Number 7. Fields on the turn. They're off. It's a line night. Billy out fast out in the middle of the track. Coming away well was Poco Shadow on the outside, rushing up for position. Goes Staples and Never Touch. And around the turn they go. The early leader by a length is Poco Shadow. Staples found a home there. Second, racing in third. A line night. Billy hung on the outside is Never Touch. They go down to the quarter and 28 4/5 up on the outside now. That's Never Touch challenging Poco Shadow for the lead. Racing in third to the 3/8 pole on the rail comes Staples. On the outside, Coupon Required is fourth. Racing in fifth, the Line Night Billy. On the move there was Bluto. They swing into the half mile on the front end. Poco Shadow shows the way. Racing in second on the outside after a half mile comes Never Touch, the half in 59 seconds. That's Never Touch on the outside. Off stride there is Bluto, and he takes out Marengo Thorpe. Into the 3/4, the leader is Poco Shadow ahead. On the outside, the challenger second is Never Touch. Coupon Required's a powerful third. Along the rail fourth after 3/4 comes Staples. They turn for home. The leader is Poco Shadow. Racing in second is Staples. On the outside, Coupon Required is third. It's Poco Shadow leading. Closing ground is Staples for the lead. That's Staples now taking the lead. Poco Shadow is second along the rail. Papa Shote, but it's Staples in front. Fails on the turn. They're off. Between horses, I see you two for the early lead. Driving up there goes Steel Gated, and it's Steel Gated that takes the lead. Racing in second, Gamby Sugar. In third on the rail, that's Fox Valley Speedy. I see you two is fourth. Hung on the outside to the 1/4 mile pole goes Installed. They move down to the 1/4 mile pole. Install finds a home in front of I See You 2. The 1/4 mile went in 29 1/5. The leader by 5 lengths is Steel Gated. Trotting in second, Gamby Sugar. Up on the outside, Once in a Blue to be third. Trotting fourth after 3/8 of a mile comes Fox Valley Speedy. In fifth position as they swing round the turn, go into the half mile. That's Installed. Trotting in sixth, I See You 2. Racing in seventh is Cross Creek. In eighth to the 3/4 mile pole, Ms. Miser with Noble Touch at the end. Over to the 3/4, Steel Gated leads a length and a half. Once in a Blue trotting second. In third is Gamby Sugar. Trotting fourth on the mid backside is Installed. Final 3/8 of a mile, Steel Gated the leader. Up on the outside, Gamby Sugar to challenge second. Trotting in third, Once in a Blue. Coming on to be fourth is Cross Creek. They swing round the turn. Steel Gated ahead. Gamby Sugar out there second. Cross Creek is now third with Once in a Blue. In the lane, it's Steel Gated on the inside. On the outside, Gamby Sugar challenging second. Closing ground from far back, Miss Miser. They're across the track. That's Gamby Sugar taking the lead. Cross Creek and Miss Miser. Fails on the turn. They're off. On the outside, that's Corky's Egyptian for the early lead. Coming away second as they drive to the turn, Brian Wolf, he tucks in second. Racing in third, Pipe Creek Rick in fourth. Round the turn goes Sweet Rorty, dropping in fifth over Ridge. They go down for the quarter. Corky's Egyptian shows the way. Brian Wolf racing second with Pipe Creek Rick third. The quarter, 28 3/5. On the front stretch, the leader by 2 lengths as they go to the 3/8 mark is Corky's Egyptian racing in second position. That's Brian Wolf in third to the half-mile pole. Pipe Creek Rick, a wide gap to fourth, finds Sweet Rorty. And around the turn, the leader is Corky's Egyptian by 1 3/4. The half-mile, 58 seconds. Corky's Egyptian leads by 2. Brian Wolf is second. Pipe Creek Rick third. Racing fourth as they go to the 3/4 mile pole. That's Sweet Rorty on the outside. Brilliant Egyptian comes on fifth with Egyptian Wolf sixth. Into the 3/4 they go. Corky's Egyptian, the leader. Up on the outside now, Brian Wolf to take the lead. And it's Brian Wolf ahead, racing in second on the rail. Corky's Egyptian. Pipe Creek Rick moves 3 wide, third. Coming on fourth, Brilliant Egyptian with Egyptian Wolf. They turn for home. That's Pipe Creek Rick on the outside. Brilliant Egyptian's closing ground now. Coming on also is Egyptian Wolf. Through the lane, that's Egyptian Wolf on the outside. Between horses moving up, that's Egyptian Wolf in front. Fields on the turn. They're off. Between horses, Skipper Grace with Supreme Culture. Coming away on the outside with a rush into that turn goes Time Met with Fox Valley Amour between horses. And around the turn, taking the early lead is Fox Valley Amour. Time Met the challenger second. Skipper Grace is third. Racing in fourth, Flying Passion in fifth as they go over to the 1/4 mile pole. That's Supreme Culture. In sixth is Chancey Louisa, the quarter, 28 4/5. Into the 3/8 they go on the front end. The leader by 1.5 lengths now is Time Met. Racing in second as they pass the stands the first time comes Fox Valley Amour on the outside. Supreme Culture's underway. They go over to the half-mile mark. Supreme Culture pacing fast on the outside is up to challenge Time Met for the lead. They go off the half-mile, 1 minute and 4/5. That's Supreme Culture taking the lead. Racing in second, Time Met. Chancey Louisa comes on third. Racing in fourth as they go over to the 3/4 mile pole. That's Fox Valley Amour with Irate Dancer fifth. Into the turn they go on the front end. The leader by 1 length is Supreme Culture. Chancey Louisa racing second on the outside. Third as they swing round the turn to the 3/4 goes Irate Dancer. In the lane on the front end, the leader by 2 lengths now is Supreme Culture. Racing in second through the stretch comes Chancey Louisa. On the outside, third in the lane, that's Neat and Nice. It's Supreme Culture, Chancey Louisa racing second. Supreme Culture in front. Fields on the turn. They're off. That's Vain Jane and Pacific for the early lead. Gutsy Osborne along the rail, and Vain Jane moving fast takes the lead. Racing second, Pacific, a 3-length gap to third, finds Gutsy Osborne. Gypsy Spar is fourth, with Proudfoot Laurie fifth. Whispering Mariah sixth. Then it's Sugarloaf Hanover and Oriana. They go by the quarter-mile pole. That's not right. On the front end, moving up to get that lead is Pacific. Vain Jane is second by 4 lengths in third. Gutsy Osborne, Gypsy Spar is fourth. Proudfoot Laurie fifth. Over to the 3/8 now and into the half-mile. Pacific has the racetrack a length. Vain Jane racing second by 3 lengths in third position. Gutsy Osborne, the half-mile, 57 4/5. It's Pacific, the leader by 2. Vain Jane second, 3 lengths in third. Gutsy Osborne on the outside. Sugarloaf Hanover moves up fourth. Oriana comes on fifth. Gypsy Spar is sixth. Whispering Mariah and Proudfoot Laurie. Final 3/8 of a mile. Pacific moves out to a 3-length lead. Vain Jane pacing second, 3/4, 1:26 3. The leader is Pacific, a length and 3/4. Vain Jane a closer second. Racing in third position, Sugarloaf Hanover. Pacific the leader, Vain Jane trying to close ground second. Racing in third through the lane is Whispering Mariah. It's Pacific with Vain Jane on the outside. Pacific in front. Field moves into the club turn. They're off. That's Bell Valley Hooker out fast along the inside. Into it came away alongside Sherry Line, and into that first turn, Bell Valley Hooker along the inside. Sherry Line between. Look at this, 4 across on the front end, moving up to get that lead now between horses is Into It. On the far outside, racing second to the quarter-mile pole. Starwood Sarah battle for that lead. Into It on the inside. Off stride now is Starwood Sarah, also off stride. Goes Into It, opening up a 4-length lead is Sherry Line. Racing in second. Bell Valley Hooker in third is Barbare. Racing in fourth, Ideal Bet. Racing in fifth to the half-mile pole. That's Classy Jet. And around the turn they go. The leader by a length and a half to the half-mile mark. is Sherry Line. Bell Valley Hooker is second, racing in third after a half, and on the move there comes Barbear on the outside fourth. Ideal Bet. They go to the 3/4. That's Barbear on the outside. Sherry Line holds the rail. Moving up third to the 3/4 mile pole. Ideal Bet racing in fourth to the 3/4. Goes Bell Valley Hooker on the outside. Fifth into the turn is Classy Jet. And around the turn they go. The leader is Barbear, a length and a half. Racing in second as they turn off stride now. Now everybody's off stride practically. On the front end, it's Barbear, the leader by 6 lengths. Racing up on the outside to be second through the stretch. That's Come On Choo Choo. That's Barbear in front. Fails on the turn. They're off. That second locomotion out fast along the rail. Chicago's Pride driving up on the outside for position. Rosedale Kremper with He'll Be Mine, and it's Rosedale Kremper that hits the top. Racing in second of the 1/4 mile pole. Second locomotion in third position. He'll Be Mine. Racing in fourth, Chicago's Pride. And guess who's out of second? It's second locomotion. The 1/4, 28 4/5. Racing in second is Rosedale Kremper in third. He'll Be Mine coming on. Chicago's Pride fourth. Fireball Rock moves up fifth. Racing in sixth to the 1/2 mile goes Patoka Guy in seventh. Maxie Magoo, High Lane Joe, and Papa by 5. They move into the 1/2 mile. Second locomotion on a short lead. Up on the outside, Chicago's Pride to challenge. They go by the 1/2 mile in a minute. It's Chicago's Pride that gets the lead. Second locomotion holds the rail, however. In third to the 3/4 mile pole comes Fireball Rock. Second locomotion on the inside, Chicago's Pride on the outside. Fireball Rock racing third in fourth to the 3/4 goes Maxie Magoo. Into the 3/4, second locomotion leads along next. Chicago's Pride out there second. Fireball Rock is third, racing fourth as they turn for home. Maxie Magoo at second locomotion, the leader. On the outside, Fireball Rock closing ground. Chicago's Pride is third. Now moving between horses, High Lane Joe. That's High Lane Joe cleverly moving between horses to take the lead. High Lane Joe.